Hey everyone, it's Untitled Chapter back at it with an Awaken Chaos here video, and in this one I'm going to be releasing my new gear enhancement calculator. I'm super excited. It took a little while to make, but I hope it will help all of you with the new gear enhancement event. So if you are enjoying these videos, be sure to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe. And let's go ahead and head into the event. So here we are at the gear enhancement event. I already went over this in my previous video, so if you want to check that out, be sure to check out the previous videos. But basically, we just need to upgrade a bunch of gear. Now, we already know, based on the other video, how many pieces of gear we need to upgrade to max, but it's kind of hard to know how many gear charms and such to upgrade to certain thresholds within the gear. And what do I mean? Well, I'm going to go ahead and go into my collection here and check out Aurak. And I have this ring here that's plus 13 as a crit rate ring. I'd really like to get him to max crit rate, but I just don't know how many pieces of gear charms, or pieces of gear rather, I actually need to upgrade this to a maximum. So if we put in all of our charms here, we can see that it's emptying the experience in, but we're kind of maxed out at 60,000 because we don't have any more gear charms. I can obviously dump this in and it will go to the next tier, right? So now we can see that we need 95,000, but we can't see that unless we actually put in the gear and actually see it within the game. So for me personally, I like to know and plan ahead for how many gear charms and such that I need. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and we're going to hop over to my gear enhancement calculator, and I'm going to show you how you can do that with this new tool. So here we are in the gear enhancement calculator, and for those of you not seen my previous videos, this is attached to my XP Jelly calculator sheet. So it's going to be on a little tab down here in the bottom left. It's going to be like the 5th or 6th tab. I have quite a bit of sheets, and if you do want to check out those previous videos, I will leave a card in the top right corner of the screen here, and this spreadsheet is going to be in the description down below. If you do need help using it or navigating or have questions about it, just go ahead and enter my Discord server. That is also in the description down below. Check that out, and feel free to message me a question or just put it in the general chat, and I will be sure to answer whenever I have time. So what are we looking at here? First off is the gear XP leveling costs. So this is just to go from one level to the next, and the levels are shown here on the left-hand side. And then we have 4, 5, and 6-star pieces. I didn't do anything below because you can't bring them to plus 15 below 4-star, so I didn't bother. Now, of course, as you go up, it's more XP, and you'll be surprised to note that it is quite a bit of XP as you're getting to 6-star. And then we have the total XP to get to certain thresholds, and then we have the total XP going from one threshold to the next, so multiples of 3. And that's important because every 3 levels, you're going to get a new substat. So typically, you're going to want to level in 3s. And then we have the XP you're getting from each gear charm. If you do want to see the XP you're getting from each piece of gear star level, and whether or not rarity affects that, let me know in the comments, and I will try to expand this sheet. And if I get enough people who are interested in that, I will do that. So what do you all care about? So obviously you can use all this information, but the user input is down here. And if you want to edit this, be sure to hit up here, file, make a copy, and then you can use this user input. So already we can see here, I'll reset this, but we have that piece of gear that we went over earlier. I want to bring it to level 15, so I'm going to put 15 down here. If you want to bring something to level 12 or 9, it will change the amount of XP you need. Also, we have a 4, 5, 6-star category here, and then it corresponds to the result over here, 4, 5, and 6-star. So again, we're going to bring that piece of gear to plus 15. I'm going to show the gear on screen here, and as you remember, or as you're seeing, the current level is level 13. The current XP we have into level 13 is 401. And all of that is important because it will adjust these numbers over here. So you can see here, the total XP we have received or put into that piece of gear is 146,000. So on top of that, we also have the total XP needed to bring to that certain level. Let's say we wanted to go to 14. You can see that 14. We can see that XP needed to get to 14 is significantly reduced. But we want to bring it to 15 because we want to get those multiples of 3. And you can see here, our total gear charms that we need in blue is 159 because each gear charm gives you 1000 XP. But if we want to do legendary gear charms, 16 total legendary gear charms are needed to get this to level 15. So this kind of helps you plan it out. Now, obviously, you can use a complete combination of all 3 of these gear charms. You can use 20 purple, maybe like 12 legendary, and then, I don't know, 70 blues. And that's depending completely on your resources. And so every one of these is going to be different for everyone. This is just giving you the general idea based on gear charms, and it will kind of help you plan out. For example, if you're only 4,000 points into the event, like myself, or about 5,000, then you need about 3,000 more points. Well, if you need 3,000 more points, you kind of need to bring about 2 pieces of gear or 3 pieces of gear to plus 15. How many gear trumps is that going to take? Are you able to get that in time? Or maybe do you need to spend money? Is it worth to spend money? All of those things can help you figure out, or all this calculator can help you figure out all those things in order for you to complete the event as efficiently as possible. And if you are enjoying these types of resources, be sure to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe. And that is it for this video, and I will see you for the next one.